That is good banter.
Oh, Timmy, it's a big episode this week, buddy.
Holy dooly. Well, this one's really crept up on us.
It has, mate.
150 episodes.
Jesus, that's a lot of good banter in that time, isn't it?
Great banter. If you had told me, because we started pre-COVID, didn't we?
Pre-COVID,
If you had told me...
January 2020.
Yep, when they announced COVID, and we were pretty much dishing up dog shit,
Yeah.
that we'd still be here at 150 episodes, I would have told you to stick a baseball bat up your ass, because I just wouldn't have believed
rotate.
it. Yeah,
God loves tries, mate.
We had a crack. We kept going. We pushed through. We're like a long distance runner. We got a lot of stitches.
Just keep going.
Just keep pushing on. We push through the stitches.
Grab the water, tip it over our head.
Tip it over our head. Maybe take
blisters, change the shoes.
Yep. Take a couple of shortcuts. Call an Uber.
Yep.
And here we are at
Shit ourself.
150. Out of 150, how many good ones do you reckon?
Oh, 3?
3 or 4?
Yeah.
That's fair enough, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yep.
But
Patreon's cooking, though.
the Patreon
Bloody.
is cooking like eggs on a fry pan.
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
that's-
building away.
Oh, yeah, mate.
It's a
Sunny
building
side
every
up.
week now.
Oh, it is. Yeah, we keep getting a few each week, so jump on. We did a rip roarer.
Yeah,
A few people saying, a few boys saying that best Patreon episode ever.
STDs. Was
STDs. We went deep.
we went deep into STDs.
Skin deep.
We're talking warts. We're talking
Crabs.
UTIs.
UTIs.
You name it.
really
If it's on the dick
burning
or balls,
shaft.
we were discussing it. So, and I think because we're a bit slow to get Patreon members, and I think we worked out the key
We were
is
sort of quick because we did that thing
at the start.
at the start, and
Yeah.
then it really
slowed down.
stagnated.
Because I think the key is actually give them content. And now that we've worked that out, that we're giving them regular content,
Well, we were sort of doing that. We were doing, but some stuff.
I think we've worked out what they
Sounds-
want.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Just want,
Yeah.
yeah, they don't want the commentating over sport events.
Which I thought was great, but they thought was...
Well, no one watches it. And
Nah.
it's hard to hear commentary when you don't see the pictures.
Yeah, so putting on some of those when you're driving down the highway without the picture didn't make any sense.
None at all.
So not much point. But
No.
now we know what you want. We're dishing it up in spades.
Yep.
Plenty to fucking talk about in episode 150. Well, where do we start? I've got bloody truckloads here. I don't know.
Would you want to talk about we both had our sort of Christmas parties for our respective communities.
Last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I did yesterday, Arvo, as well.
Yeah. Our little street. We're a nice little community street. Got a WhatsApp group. And,
That's a big street as well, mate. Is it sort of, you're down the far end from
the Paris end.
the Paris end? What do you
Yep.
call the bit up the other end?
The Bronx.
The Bronx.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that, I have noticed the lawns aren't as immaculate. There's a few cars on the nature strip. There's a few fucking ices hanging about.
You can tell about 2/3 of the way up the street. You'll see a few bullet holes in the walls and the and the little chalk outlines of where people have been shot up. Yeah, but there's one house in particular at the end of our street where a few people have got stories where shit's gone missing, like just those timers on your tap out the front.
Oh, people stealing timers.
Yeah, so they've gone missing and they've just found them on the tap at the end of the street. Like these, they've just constantly got
other people's shit.
Hard waste on rotation. And we actually were talking about last night, they didn't turn up to the street shindig.
Thank God.
And we were saying, how do they always have hard waste? Like surely the house is nearly empty if every week they're chucking shit out. And someone said, no, what they do is they'll have like a couch that they've got from someone else's hard waste, and then they'll
realise that it's got piss stains on it. There's a reason why it got thrown out.
No, they'll see something better, or the grass is always greener with these people, so they'll see something else, and they'll be like, "Fuck, let's get that." So they chuck their couch out, pick up the couch from hard waste, and so it's just on a constant
rotation.
rotation, which is sort of always keeping it fresh, but at the same time, not real fresh because it's...
Just go to a shop and buy a fucking couch.
Yeah, I don't think they got a stack of money the way they're living.
Okay.
Anyway, I might be wrong.
Yep.
They might just be smart with their money. Don't waste it on things like couches and fridges and clothes and and hygiene.
No.
Mm.
So how was it, mate? It was a good,
it's good
little shindig, mate.
Yeah, it was good. Had a couple of beers, but as we were discussing, because I was on the mids, but ran out of mids, so I had to get on the Coronas, and but fucking got home probably about 12:30. Hit the hay. I reckon I was up 7 times pissing.
Oh, it's not.
What is going on with that?
Oh, mate, but we hosted our Christmas party this year. I said, let's step up. We're the youngest by
65 years.
65 years. Let's not get old Beryl up in number 7 to host it. We'll bloody step up to the plate. The new kids on the block, the young kids. Let's make it happen. So
you would have. You're the only house without a ramp. How did anyone get in?
We had to chopper them in. We had to lift them in.
Give everyone a boost.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where, you sort of. We supplied all the chairs. We had it outside in the little courtyard, and Kristen,
out the back of your joint.
Out the back of our joint.
You could just have it out the sort of front, couldn't you?
Oh, we thought maybe in the garage, but if it was raining, but we thought, we'll go out the back. I sort of got the record player going.
Okay.
Played a few tunes.
The Jerry Lewis.
No one could really hear.
No.
Hearing aids were switched off. But that's what they were saying, because last year, and when we have AGMs, it's always in someone's house.
Yep.
And the noise bounces around. There's so many different conversations. All the residents, the oldies, were saying that they can't hear properly because of their hearing aids. They must be real sensitive.
Oh, they're extremely
sensitive. So they can't
sensitive.
hear fucking shit.
Yeah, the louder isn't necessarily better for hearing aids. They can get a bit.
It's too much.
They sound like you're in a tin can.
Yes. Yeah. So you don't want that. But so everyone was out there. It was meant to go from 3 till 5. I did up on Photoshop. I did a little Christmas poster.
Yep.
Maxwell Street Christmas party, Sunday the 10th of November, I think, 3 till 5.
Yep.
I said,
BYO,
bring a plate.
Yep.
Bring your own booze.
Yep.
P.S.
So you're not really throwing a party. You're just sliding the roller door up.
That's it, mate.
Yeah.
It's not really a. Let's get this party started. But I said, everyone. P.S. Everyone's got to be out by 5. If you're not out by 5 p.m., the cops will be called. I'm talking to you, Neil.
Yep. Did you write that?
I did write that.
Fair enough. Bit of humour in there,
and Neil's the bloke who came into our house. Remember?
I remember
a while ago when Neil's just rocked in with the dog on the couch pulling himself. I go, Neil, g'day, mate.
Yeah. Neil doesn't really understand boundaries
or numbers.
Mm.
Yeah, no, but Neil's a bit of a party animal. So he I was having a chat to him, old Neilo. He's quite partial to a whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I...
you wouldn't see him mixing it with Coke?
Shit, no, mate. I said, I told him about the whiskey and cigar bar at the wedding, and old Neil says, I don't mind a bloody cigar as well.
Okay, well, let's spark one up, Neil. Let's... I
said, I'm going down to Dan Murphy's. Next time I get a bottle of whiskey, and I'll get a few cigars, and I've got a new whiskey and cigar fucking partner.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see how far you could push it? Like, how do you feel about doing lines of Coke, Neil?
Well, I am partial to a fucking line of Coke.
Okay. Do you mind how do you mind your cross-dressing, Neil? Do you mind getting into that?
Have you ever sucked a bloke off through a glory hole, Neil?
I think Neil's just bang up for anything. Neil's
Neil is bang up for everything.
Neil's
he fucking loves it.
Neil's getting on in age, and he's starting to realise he's got a lot of boxes he hasn't ticked in life, and he's ready to explore.
Yeah, he's got a bucket list.
He's got a bucket list
of the most horrific, craziest shit you've ever thought of, and Evo's going to guide him through it.
Evo's going to take him to the promised land. He's going to see how far he can take him, and Neil's going to go all the way.
Bloody oath. But
Good on you, Neil.
I must admit, though, like, it is great chatting to... We really got... Because we didn't finish up till 6, and I know this is, it's 3 hours. It's not...
Yeah.
It's not like a 48-hour bender, but,
No.
Most of these parties, they fizzle out after about an hour, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up. I want to go back to my, Sudoku and hit the couch and watch a bit of, the 6 o'clock news.
Yep.
But this was really pumping. We were quite the hosts.
Mm.
But you do have to be careful with the seating because, everyone's not as agile as what they used to be. And if people are in their 20s and 30s, like if a fucking chair, breaks and someone falls off, you're like, you're in your 30s, you'll be right. But,
it's funny.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
If an 85-year-old, a leg explodes on a plastic garden chair.
That's a new hip.
That's a new hip, a fractured skull, and probably a visit from the lawyer.
Yeah, that's right. So I had to be on my toes here because I was hosting. I'm topping up everyone's drinks.
Yep.
All right, a few of them go, can I have another one, Evan? I said, well, you just settle down. We've got you on the timer there. Otherwise you'll be swinging the bra around later. You just relax. But when you're talking about the pissing, like, in that 3 hours, I reckon I pissed about 6 or 7 times. Maybe 5.
Well, I reckon I'll have 3 beers.
Yep.
And then it's a beer of piss.
Piss of beer. Yeah.
A piss of beer. A beer of piss?
It works out. I've gone for another piss. I better have another beer.
Yeah. And just because you finish drinking, the pisses don't stop. They just keep coming. One day I'm going to measure it. Like, that'd be a nice little exercise. So you sit there, so you buy yourself a slab of whatever.
Yep.
You drink, and every piss you do is back.
Measure it.
Oh, no, you just do it back into the bottles.
Oh, nice.
And you see if it's exactly
the same amount.
I
reckon sometimes it's got to be more.
It feels like fucking twice as much.
Oh,
because I'm definitely pissing more than 375 mils each piss.
Yeah.
And I'm pissing every beer. So
yeah, that's right. So
you wouldn't worry about trying to shit in the bottles. You just let that go.
Yeah, you probably do that in a bucket.
Yeah, because you don't want to do the same with food. So every pack of chips you have
a shit.
You shit in the packet and just keep that for later.
Yeah. You don't want to be going grabbing them.
No.
At the end of the night.
And counting up. Gee, I only had 2 packets of chips and I shit 4 packets of chips. No one's interested in those facts.
No one cares about those
rank.
numbers. No.
Just rank.
Yeah, so because our big thing with the party is our toilet, the spare toilet, the lights flickering. It's like there's a fucking possum in the roof that's been eating the wires or something.
Yep.
So we were worried that they're going to go in there and they're not going to have any light, So we've got to get this sorted before the party. But
their houses are about 8 metres away. Surely they could go and
they could do that.
Piss in their own. And most of them have got colostomy bags and so forth, haven't they? So
adult diapers.
Yeah, adult diapers. And
so that was the thing. Like I went for about 5. I didn't have to tell anyone where the toilet was at all. At one stage I was going to, do a speech, a toast. Like cling, 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 cling. All right, guys and girls, if anyone needs the toilet, it's down the hallway, just there to the left.
Yep.
3 hours, no one fucking moved. I don't know whether they were wearing nappies or do you just... Because I heard your prostate's meant to get worse as you're older. But
maybe at that age, your liver's just like a brand new sponge. It just absorbs... Like it's just had your whole body. Well, they look very dry, old people. So maybe it's just it's absorbed into their skin. Maybe they're just
they're a human sponge.
They're a human sponge. Yeah, they're just wrinkled up like prunes, and there's plenty of space for. Do they listen to this?
I hope not. No, but it was a cracking arvo. So I just wonder why they didn't piss. And old 41-year-old, old virile Evo is just. Five pisses there.
I'm sure they all pissed themselves when they got home. Which is
what they did. It was a great afternoon.
Because it's annoying enough for me getting up 7 times during the night at the as a fit as a fiddle 45-year-old, but at 106 or however old they are, like you just be like, fuck this. You get up once, and then the second one you'd be like, fuck this. I'm just, we've got plastic sheets.
Yeah.
I'm going to deal with this shit in the morning.
Yeah, deal with it in the morning.
Yep.
So, but no, great catch up, great people, and you think we should do this more often.
Yeah,
So we should do this every 3 months. Maybe that was the booze talking thing.
That's a bit much, I think.
It's a bit too much, yeah.
Maybe 9.
Yeah, but no, we nailed it, mate. So first ever house party. It was, yeah,
beautiful.
Wrapped.
Well, I've been on at the lounge all week.
Yeah.
Comics Lounge, Australia's
Doing
home
tickets.
of comedy. I'll tell you about one little thing, or 2 little things that happened at the lounge. First, and I'll preface this by saying that Andy, the sound guy at the lounge,
Great guy,
runs a tight ship.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna bring up something he did that wasn't such a tight ship. It was a bit of a wonky ship, a bit of a sinking ship. But I'll preface it by saying he's the best sound guy in the biz.
Yep.
The sound's always perfect. You start on time. He fucking tells it how it is. His light's gone at the right time. If someone goes over, he tells them. He keeps the night running.
Yep.
And coincidentally, I was having a chat with Burgos, because just so you know, and this is for the non-comedy people out there.
Inside.
So Andy's the sound guy. He also does all that social media stuff and does a great job. He's really
does a great
really
job.
got him firing down there. So he just before the show, for example, up the top, I was MC for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I do 10 to 15 minutes up top and welcome everyone, do some gags before I start bringing on the acts throughout the night. So he comes in and says, when do you want your light?
Yeah, so for people who don't know, comedians, like if you've got 15 minutes to do, you'll say, I want my light at 13 minutes. So they go, all right, I've got 2 minutes to hurry up, finish this joke and fuck off.
Yep. And
so the thing doesn't go over time.
Yeah, because if everyone might not sound 2 or 3 minutes might not sound like too much, but if everyone's doing 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes too long, the night can really drag out. And you get drop-ins, like we had Dave Hughes and Dave Thornton drop in. So a couple of those nights were really fucking dragging out. But so I'm doing 10 to 15. I always ask for it at 10.
Great.
The light at 10, and then at the end, you get another flash a minute before you got to be in 14, and then it just stays on at 15, and it's like, the next light's coming in the form of an empty stubby getting thrown at you from the sound booth. So he's come in, he's got everyone's time, and he's gone. And I've actually said to Burgos, I said, you got to give it to Andy. He runs a fucking tight ship. He's got everyone sorted. I reckon a minute later, Andy's got back to the sound booth. It's Wednesday night. It's Christmas time, so there's probably about 300 people in.
Yep.
Good buzz in the joints.
Festival spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your MC for the night, Tom Siegert. Crowd cheers. Siegert walks on.
Bras are getting thrown. There's undies coming towards it. There's tits out. There's cocks out.
Girls are screaming.
They're charging the stage.
Guys are leaving because they know that it's just
their missus wants to bang Siegert.
Yep.
He's
so
that good looking.
It's pretty standard sort of stuff. My name's in big lights behind me. I've walked up, stood at front of the stage, looked around.
First joke. What is it?
No, well, didn't get to do the first joke because there was no microphone up there.
You got to give it to Andy.
He's and I'd just been singing his praises that I'd never seen him put a foot wrong.
And I don't know if anyone's done comedy in front of 300 people at the lounge. You definitely need a microphone.
You do need a microphone. Very important part. And the stool wasn't there either.
The stool's a big one because you want to, if you want to sit on the stool and get deep, or you want to do an act out where you want to fuck the stool.
I just always put my beer on the stool,
which is great.
Which is a bit risky because it's got a bit of a
lean on it.
Bit of a mountain on top of that.
You got to put it in the middle,
right in the middle. So I'm standing there, and it's the crowd sort of clapping, and it's died down, and so I've got nothing, and I'm sort of looking around. I'm thinking to myself,
did I have the mic?
Was I? I was going, man. I was like, was I meant to bring the fucking mic? Am I meant to bring the microphone out?
Yeah. All of a sudden, any natural thought and what you've done beforehand is like, was I meant to bring them? Like,
do I normally bring the microphone out?
Who am I?
And people are staring at me.
I had my Dexies.
Come on, Tom.
You're the MC.
You're the MC, and I was going, there's no fucking microphone up here, and it looks so empty
Did
and barren.
Feel like
the silence
that probably happened for like 10 seconds? Did it feel like 3 minutes?
It felt like an hour. I could hear people in the other room going, like, it was absolute fucking silence. And I just looked, and I go, Andy, where's the microphone? And he goes, it's on the. Just look down there on the left-hand side. So he's talking over because he's got a microphone.
He's in the sound booth.
So it sort of sounds like I'm talking to God.
Yeah,
like God, where's the microphone? He goes, down the left-hand side near the fold-back speakers.
God,
and I've
why does it burn when I piss?
So I've looked down and he's my left-hand side. So I've
that
gone
fucks you up.
and I've pulled the mic up and it didn't work. Well, here's a dog's breakfast.
Yeah.
So I've gone back, and I think there was one, and then I've gone out, and it was out the back. So I've picked it up, and then I've said, all right, I've got to do my own intro here because this is a fucking bad start. So I've sort of done the usual thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, and I got a bit of a build up, went out, but fuck, did I struggle for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Eventually, sort of got them up because Wednesday crowds are a bit sleepy at the best of times.
Wednesday, it's hump day. It's not like, unless you do have the Thursday off, but you sort of, Thursday's a day where you're like, I can push through one day. Wednesdays, I've still got 2 days.
Yeah.
And if you've got to work on a Saturday, I've still got 3 days.
Yep.
So sometimes you're not fully involved. And when the fuckwit MC, is he trying to do a bit?
Well, that's the thing, because I took this took a big sheet out there, and I was going to
do all new jokes,
all new material. I was ready to tell you what, they got fucked off quick sticks. It was best of Siegert, and even they were not going well. It was struggle street, and I was having a chat with a couple of the comics afterwards.
Kelsey,
yeah, yep. And Kelsey, he said, I reckon they thought you were doing a bit, and that didn't even cross my mind. I was like, and he said, because they're looking at you. Oh, the comedian, he's going to be funny. And all of a sudden I'm doing this. They're thinking, they would have thought that this was sort of my thing and I was trying to be
kooky. He's abstract.
I'm wacky. But it was fucking rough. Bad start. So, but to his credit, he ran straight back out. Poor old Andy nearly had looked like he'd had a nervous breakdown. And I said, mate, it's okay. And for obviously Thursday, Friday, Saturday there, the mic was definitely there. And I don't think Andy will do that again. But I did say, mate, don't stress. It's all good. But fuck me, I was thrown under the bus there. It was tough times. Yeah,
it's hard, especially 300 people if they're all sort of just quiet.
So quiet. Ooh. Yeah, it was. And another thing happened down the lounge. Doing the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we've discussed tickets.
Yep, it's not Siegert's go.
It's not Siegert's go. I tried it a couple of weeks ago. Got 0 sales.
Can't sell anything. Like you're a factory worker, mate. You're just you're not trying to sell shit.
I don't have the moves. I don't have the.
I think it's a confidence thing.
It's a
confidence thing, and it's I'm getting calls from these wine concierge people at the moment who I think I might have told you, and they just, did I mention that last time?
Yeah.
And they just keep going.
Well,
they just keep going.
They've got a script.
They've got a script, and they just fucking hand you down.
But I don't want to sell something that people don't want.
No.
If you want it, what's that noise?
It's my phone.
Oh, Jesus.
It's probably, I reckon this could be wine concierge.
Oh, is it? Fucking put it on loudspeaker.
Hello, this is Evan.
Hey, Evan, it's just Oliver here from the Wine Club. How are you, sir?
Oh, g'day, Oliver. How are you, mate?
Hey, good, man. I'm absolutely fantastic. How about yourself?
Mate, yeah, I'm good. I've had a chat to you boys, and I said, maybe I'm good for wine until after Christmas, after the New Year. Did you get the note?
No, apologies for that, mate. I did say some notes not to give you a call back later towards Christmas. The only reason why I just wanted to give you a call...
Because you got a good deal, haven't you?
Well, we certainly do, but you wanted me to give you a call for you about that Red Vest Shiraz come back in. I've got them slightly cheaper than usual today at $190. I thought you might want 6 more bottles for the festive season just before...
mate, as I said, probably 15 times before, we're actually chockers with wine, yeah. So it is a great drop, mate, but... we're just, the missus will kill me if I keep buying more wine, mate.
That's fine. That's all right. Look, I'll give you a buzz in the new year, all right?
He's an alcoholic, and you keep fucking putting him over the edge every time you call him.
Oh, stop it! We don't use that slang around here. He's a wine connoisseur. That's all.
Wine connoisseur. Well, I shit me pants last night after 3 bottles, and my missus wasn't calling me a connoisseur, mate.
No.
Oh, geez, you're kidding, mate. Well, look, that's all right. I'll give you a buzz next year, okay?
Yeah, good on you, mate. Have a bloody great festive season. Hopefully me liver will fucking hold up.
Hopefully they do, mate. All right, all the best.
Good on you, mate. See you, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's a fucking coincidence.
Fucking, I told you. I've told them about 35 times. Don't ring me till 2024. Clearly that.
God.
They just keep hitting me
I've
up.
got a good deal. It's fuck.
They always say, oh,
really?
Yeah, is it really that good a deal? Is it really that good a deal, champ? I'll just go to Dan Murphy's and buy a bottle for fucking $5. It's a nice wine, that Red Beast, though.
It's a good drop.
It's a great drop.
So was it $130 a bottle?
No, for 6.
Okay.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
I literally,
Have you got his number?
I can't, yeah. I'll ring him back. What are the odds?
But what's he getting out of that?
Well, if he makes the sale, he's obviously, I don't know.
Well, there's not much money in $120.
But he's probably getting commish.
Yeah, I know.
But if he makes a certain amount of sales...
But still, there's got to be enough money in the sales to pay commish.
Well, that's true, but I'm tipping he's selling that for $130. They're probably getting it for fucking $4 a bottle.
Yeah, good point.
Something like that.
While on that, we'll get back to my Comics Lounge on the tickets escapades later. This is going similar, that sort of theme. So my wife pays all the electricity bills, right?
Yep.
All the electricity bills. I basically do fucking nothing.
I do nothing.
She, for all I know, she could be siphoning all our money into an offshore account.
Yep.
And she could have another husband elsewhere.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if she didn't.
I'd back her all the way. She's it wouldn't be hard to.
She's a smart woman.
Yeah, if she's a smart woman, and I'm leaving it myself
wide open.
Wide open. She's not a bad woman. She's just an opportunist. She saw the opportunity.
Opportunist.
Yeah. So anyway, so just out of the blue one day, I thought I'm gonna have a look at that electricity bill. It was just sitting there. And there was a little note, you could barely read it, especially with my fucked eyesight. And I was looking at it and it said, ring this number. You could save $1,300 a year. Ring this number to get a better deal.
Did you ring it?
Yeah, and I had the day off and I was like, well, $1,300, you know. If something's like, you know, sometimes it's like
$20.
You know, do this and you'll get $8 off your groceries. And I'll be like, I honestly couldn't be fucked swiping that card for $8.
Nah.
But $1,300, I mean, that's bloody...
You've got 3 kids, mate.
That's got 3 kids that love
shoes.
me. Yeah, so they need new shoes. They need bloody... They need shit.
They need more Xbox games.
They do not need more Xbox games. That's the one thing they don't need. They need food and they need love. So...
And electricity.
So anyway, so I've rang this cockhead and said...
I love the way you sum it up. It's never going to be like a great bloke, is it? It's just going to be a cockhead.
And just smug as the fucking day is long.
Oh.
And he's like...
Have I got a deal for
He's
you?
like, mate, have I got a... And we're crunching all the numbers and actually, what am I talking about?
You didn't ring at all.
I didn't ring at all. No, so I tried to ring... No, I did ring, and he said, "It's not my name on the it's not my name on that old fucking
Tammy's name, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm sure with 150
and
episodes
husband over in Nigeria.
Yeah, he said, according to this, Tammy's husband's name is Trevor
Abude.
Yeah, and he's a electrician. And I was like, well, it's nice to know.
It's great to know.
Anyway, so I couldn't get on him. Couldn't get onto him, so I said, Tam, can you ring the number?
Yeah.
So she rang, da-da-da-da, bingo, bango, 5 minutes on the phone, a reduction in the electricity bill of $1,300.
Why, so they put that on there. Surely everyone's just doing that.
Well, no one's doing that.
No, because you just pay it.
You just pay it and you don't
read the fine print.
You don't read the fine print. And
good old fine-tooth comb Siegert.
Which I've never done before in my life. Like, I don't read the bottom line of fucking anything. Like, that could have said, if you don't pay
if you
this...
put your dick in a toaster,
yeah,
you're going to get burnt. I already know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess my point is, it's nice that they mention that. Firstly, they could put the font up slightly higher than 0.2.
Yeah.
And secondly, if it's achievable, why
do they give you a shit one at the start?
Yeah, like
the
electricity's not costing anymore.
No.
Like, it's not like my fucking plug's been stuck into a expensive part of the sun. Not that I really know how electricity works. I don't even know where electricity comes from.
Is that how solar power works? Yeah.
I don't even know when. Or,
hey, Tim, have you plugged it into the sun lately?
Yeah, but it's not like they're getting it from a different
source.
It's coal, isn't it?
No, I think we're phasing coal out, aren't we? I don't know.
But now our electricity would come from coal.
Maybe.
Oh God!
Oh, fuck.
But it's not like it's all the same coal. Let's just
it's coal.
Let's check this. Let's fact check.
Can someone fact check this? How do we get power?
Where does power come from?
Who invented it? Tom? Can we ring Thomas Edison?
Oh, he's long gone. He died, electrocuted himself.
Funnily enough. How's the irony?
Yeah. Is that where? All right.
He invented the light bulb.
Yeah. Is that where it's called a light bulb moment?
Well, yeah. When you come up with an idea,
and a light bulb comes above your
head.
Is that where that comes from?
You ever had many of those?
No.
Light bulb moment. You had one then.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so don't fucking ask for a red carpet and a ticket tape parade and act like a hero that you've given us $1,300 off. You should have given it off in the fucking first place.
Right at the start.
And my point, which isn't going to make a lot of sense if electricity doesn't come from coal, but it's not like I've been using that big pile of coal over there and then dickhead from Origin Energy's gone, hey, there's actually a pile over there that's cheaper. Like, it's the same fucking coal.
Same coal.
So why is it cheaper, more expensive?
I got no idea, mate.
I
got no idea.
Eat a big bag of dicks.
Well, so can Optus. This is what happened to me.
But for everyone out there, everybody out there, before Evan tells his story, have a look at your electricity bill and see if there's a little bloody put on your fucking spectacles and get in close, look up close, take a photo with it on your phone, zoom in if you need to, and because there might be a little bloody.
Well, you can even just ask them. Just ask them.
Oh yeah, just ask them.
Guys, I've been with you for 15 years. Like, what can you do for me? You know, surely do something for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always doing stuff for you. Why don't you bloody? Because what happened with me with Optus? I got my phone bill and it jumped up from $110 to $138. I'm like, what the fuck has happened here? And normally I'd just go, fuck, I'll just pay it.
Yep.
Because I'm a fucking idiot. Well, I said, no, hang on a minute. I'm 41. We got a mortgage. My wife looks after everything else. I can look after my own phone bill. I'm going to start asking some questions.
Put on your big boy pants.
Bloody oath, I put them on.
Yep.
And I rang Optus. I got onto the cockhead at Optus.
Oh.
I said, g'day, mate. I just want to know my because I got two bills. I think the first one I just paid. And I thought, that's a bit weird.
Were they overseas, you reckon?
No, I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
So then I get the second one. I go, no, hang on a minute. So we're getting a pattern here. So my bills couldn't have gone up $25 in, just 2 months. I go, this is fucking ridiculous. Yep. No one told me about this. So I rang old cockhead down at Optus, said, mate, I just want to know, my last two bills have gone up like $25. Can you bloody get on your fucking computer and
on your piece of shit computer
sort this shit out, champ? He goes, all right, what's your bloody details? And give you me account details and goes through it. And he starts going, all right. And I had everything on the laptop to make sure I could argue the fact if I needed to. I'm prepared. I'm doing it.
Well, there's not much to prepare. It was $110. It's gone up to 130
or whatever. So,
it's not like you've got lawyers involved and there's...
No, I can't afford a lawyer.
No. There's files of facts.
But you need to be looking at your bill.
Yeah. In case you ask for a reference number.
A reference number, because then you're fumbling through that shit. So I've got it all in front of me.
Good.
And he goes, all right, sir, let's tapping through.
Yep.
And he has a look and he goes, it's like 5 pages long or something. He goes, all right, if you can just see there, mate, that's actually a late fee. That's a late fee. You paid your bill late. I said, mate, fucking you guys, it was 24 hours I couldn't fucking use my bloody phone. I've been with you for 20 years. I had to pull myself over a photo of Jennifer Love Hewitt into a fucking cup, mate.
Did he have that on file?
He's got the video.
Yeah.
He's got the video.
Good.
So I sent a bloody reminder saying, fucking get the internet sorted.
So don't.
So usually
Do you not have direct debit?
No, I don't direct debit it.
It's 2023, mate.
Oh, righto, Mr. Instagram.
Well, if I didn't have direct debit, I would get late fees.
Yeah,
for
well,
every
it pops
single
up and I
fucking
usually
thing.
pay it. So I paid it a few days late.
Yep.
And I said, come on, mate. I've been with you for over 20 years. As I said, I had to wank to a photo of Jennifer Love Hewitt because your internet was out.
Yeah.
What can you do for me, champ? And he goes, oh, okay, Evan, I'll have a look into it. And what I'll do, I think I'll be able to waive that late fee. And I said, is there anything else you can do? Like, I feel like maybe I'm paying a bit too much for internet. The big boy pants are really...
You're on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, I mean, Kristen's looking over my shoulder going, start acting like a man for once in your life, you fuckwit.
She's got her suitcases packed at the front door, so there's a bit of pressure on Evan.
There's a bit of pressure
to get this right.
Yeah, so, all right. So he goes, yep, I'm having a look. I reckon what we can do for you, we can get you on... Now, what do you use your internet for? I said, porn mainly. So I need it as quick as I can possibly have it.
Because you don't know how much he knows.
No.
Like, imagine if you said, mainly, invoicing and he goes, well, it says here it's 98% porn.
Pornhub is your number one search.
Okay, yeah, no,
okay,
well, if that's what that says, I certainly won't argue that. Yeah.
No, good times.
Thought it would be that seems a little high, but certainly not going to argue that.
You haven't hacked into the little camera on my laptop, have you?
Because if you have, I
get
will be
very
finding,
excited over invoices.
I'll be finding another
carrier
because
provider.
You have seen some things that cannot be unseen.
Yeah, so he said, I said, what do you use it for? I said, I work from home. I upload the Good Banter podcast through YouTube, and so I'm using it a bit. And he goes, all right, how many of you are there, like, at the house? I said, it's me and my wife who's in the room breathing down my neck.
Yep.
Looking for a good deal because I'm a fucking pussy.
Absolute
all right, I reckon
softcock.
I reckon what I can do for you is I think we could get you down lower. I reckon we could get you down to $98 a month, unlimited internet, and we'll put you... I don't think you need the NBN. I think we can drop you down to the 4G, which I'm like, okay, 4G, that's less than 5G. And I thought the NBN was the big... It's quick, it's fast.
What's a G?
Just a guy who lives in the hood.
Big homie.
And does big homie. And he does this weird thing with his hands. And he goes,
G.
yo, 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 yo.
Like
so
we've
got the 4G.
4G.
So it's a lot of yo, yo, yo's.
Not the G spot.
No. Well, I couldn't find that.
That's a myth.
So I put a finger up my ass. So anyway, so he goes, all right, we'll go back down to 4G.
Yep.
Which in my head doesn't sound right. I'm like, I don't think 4G works that well. That's why they're putting it up to the NBN. But anyway, he goes, we'll get you down to 99 and we'll direct debit you. You're on a contract for 2 years.
Yep.
I said,
We've
all right.
been with them for 20.
I've been with them for 20.
It feels a bit like, though, hear me out here.
And sorry for all this. This is probably boring the fucking shit out.
No, we're trying to save them money.
We are.
So with the money saved, they can get on the Patreon.
That's right.
Yeah. So it feels to me a bit like, look, though, you always buy milk.
Yep.
And you've gone to get milk and you've gone, excuse me, this milk for 3 litres is $3. It used to only be $2. And they've said, all right, let me do your deal. How about instead of 3 litres for $3, how about I give you 2 litres for $2?
Ooh.
Which is the same shit. It feels like they're giving you a inferior product, and that's why they're dropping the price.
Well, it sort of feels like, you go into a car dealer and he goes, all right, mate, I want an upgrade on my car. And he goes, all right, I'll give you an upgrade on your car, but I'll do it for less. And you drive out of there in a fucking awesome car.
Yeah, that's more like... I like that Ferrari over there for $900,000.
No.
They go, well, how about I give you that 1976 Ford Escort with the dead prostitute in the back for $850.
And you go...
You don't walk out of there going, I just bought a Ferrari for $900,000.
No. So I'll save some money.
Yeah.
Be
You've got a shitter product.
banging around in this fucking Ford Escort.
And if you rock up to your mates in this 76 Ford Escort with a dead prostitute in the back and
I think I banged her in 72.
Try and convince your mates that you've got a $900,000 Porsche. They're going to mate, you've got an inferior product.
That's right. And that prostitute smells. So
Maybe there's,
anyway, but I'm just thinking dollar signs. We are saving money here. And Kristen is always on to me like, you've got to, buddy, zone in. You've got to focus. You're 41 for fuck's sake.
Yep.
So here I am, the man of the house. I said, babe, you leave this. She didn't even know about this. I said, don't you worry about it. Well, I didn't say that because she didn't know about it. So, but I thought I'm going to surprise her.
Oh, yeah.
This new modem's going to rock up on Saturday. I said,
modem?
Yeah, well, I'm getting the 4G modem.
Oh.
Not the NBN modem.
Okay.
So NBN's out the window now.
So you've got an NBN modem there?
We've got the NBN.
Okay.
Yep, and everything's great. It uploads the Good Banter podcasting. Great time. Good speed.
Yep.
But we're going back to 4G. And he said, mate, that's fine for 2 people down in Mornington. I said, oh, fantastic, mate.
I reckon there's a chance you're trying to do good here and she's going to walk in the door, try and watch a YouTube video and hear the...
Fucking have a listen to this.
Okay.
Have a listen to this. So Kristen goes, what's in that box? It is on Saturday. She goes, oh, we're going to 4G, babe. She said, why are we doing that? 5G's a lot better and the NBN's fucking fantastic. I said, babe, I'm saving $20 a month. You know, we're going to take that straight off the mortgage. She goes, okay, but there's a lot of question marks in her mind.
Yeah.
I shouldn't leave Evan home by himself with an Optus rep.
Isn't the first time Evan's burnt her.
Yeah. So,
Evan's disappointed.
All right. So we're getting to a point. So I plug in the 4G. And I'm on the phone to the guy. He goes, oh, do you want to cancel your NBN? And I said, yeah, go ahead, mate. I'm about to cancel the NBN. But I thought, I'll just see how the 4G goes down here at Mornington.
Yeah, good call.
Yep, it's in the bedroom.
Smart move.
So I thought, what I'll do, I'll go upload the latest Patreon episode to the YouTube. Jump on the Patreon, check it out.
Yep.
10 minutes in, it's at 1%. 1% loaded.
Serious?
1% loaded. I ring up because Kristen's like, what the fuck have you done, Evan? I ring up the guy and I said, oh, mate, I've just signed up for the 4G. The bloke said it's fine. Mate, I'm trying to upload a YouTube video. It's been going for 10 minutes. It's uploaded 1%. I can't even log on to the fucking Optus website.
Are you talking to the same cockhead?
A different guy.
That's
guy.
That's the fucking thing.
I know.
You should have got his name. Put fucking Daryl on.
Daryl, you fucking prick.
Are they, and I asked this before, you didn't answer. Are they in another country?
I don't know. It sounds
you can tell by that noisy background.
There's a lot of other people in the room.
Do they have accents?
They did have an accent, and it wasn't a strong Australian one.
I think there's a fair chance they're off-site.
Okay. Anyway.
And everyone says, you ask anyone, very few people have got to admit to being racist.
Except you.
No, I'm not racist. I'm not. Everyone says they're not racist, but I question, I'm not talking bloody putting on clan hoods and shit like that.
Yeah.
I got a theory. Everyone's got a dash of
dependent on the situation.
I question anyone can ring Optus or try and get their fucking Netflix changed or their internet, anything changed
without getting a little.
And you get an overseas person that is fumbling their way through the English language, and
she's French,
and there's a little bit in your head doesn't think,
fuck the French,
fuck you guys, put me on,
jam your Eiffel Tower up your ass.
Yeah, fuck the French.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Is that fair to say? I reckon that would pop into, and I reckon you're lying to me if you ring up and you're on hold and that you're fucking getting thrown from manager to manager, and they can't get any of the shit sorted, and there's that hum. You can tell that background hum of a fucking
French.
And you can hear them eating their fucking croissants and
she's sipping their champagne. Yeah. Anyway, and I've been on hold here for about 40. We're 40 minutes in.
Yep.
And Kristen, she's about to duck out. So She's not happy. She's like, why the fuck have you gone to 4G? I said, I'm saving $20.
She's just had a match on Tinder, and she's going to go and see if she can find another man, because her guy, he's a fucking idiot.
But here's me, though. I'm like, I've got this sorted, babe. I am so fucking proud.
You're just
and
thinking,
she goes, you haven't cancelled the NBN. Like, she's almost in tears. You haven't cancelled the NBN. I'm like, mate, don't cancel the NBN yet. Okay, yeah. So it's not loading. And I'm like, he goes, stand closer to the modem. Where are you? I said, I'm in the next room. He goes, stand closer to the modem. I'm like, he goes, put the modem in the lounge room. I go, mate, I can't live my life like this.
Well,
I can't be sitting next to the modem.
But is this also your phone for when you're interstate?
Oh.
So you can't be near your fucking modem if you're interstate.
No, that's right.
It's got a very long extension lead.
Yeah, that's right.
Cost a fortune.
That's it. So I'm thinking, oh, fuck. And then she's getting angry. I've gone, I'm trying to save some money. I'm trying to bloody be a good guy, and I've fucked it. So, and she goes, are you locked into a contract? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I am locked in for 2 years.
Meanwhile, you've got...
And it's direct debit. That was the main thing, because his big selling point, the first guy, was we'll put you on direct debit so you never get any late fees. And I'm like, sign me up to the 4G, direct debited every month. Let's go back to 1980.
Fuck this
so I'm like, oh, fuck me. And she's like, you've got to sort it out. I've got to go. And like,
you're thinking, don't have a shower because you've got guys on your roof putting on solar panels. Because the water's cold. Oh boy, we haven't had a sunny day for fucking 2 months.
Oh,
she's
mate.
not going to be happy about the solar panels.
I'm shitting myself, and this is all taking place over like an hour and a half now. At one stage, I'm on the phone, and the first person's like, "Oh, hello, Evan, you there?" She can't hear me.
No.
She goes, "I'll ring you back. I'll ring you back." I'm like, "Oh, fuck me." They ring back, and
I really don't think they're local.
No, not at all. Not at all. Fucking French. But anyway, so I'm like, I stood up. I said, mate, they haven't promised me what I want. I'm trying to load YouTube. She goes, oh, well, what we'll do, we'll check your speed and we'll get a technician out to come check your modem. I'm like, no, enough's enough. I don't want 4G. I want the NBN back. I haven't had it for 15 minutes and my life's fallen apart, you know. So I put the foot down and it cancelled the thing. I said, is there a cancellation fee? He goes, oh, there's $207 cancellation fee. We won't direct debit anything out of your account. Your contract's done.
Yep.
I said, well, do I have to pay the $207? I said, oh, well, then they do some jargon when they said, don't worry about that. It'll show up on your next bill, but you won't be charged for it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe this is one of those rare occasions where, because you know how they always say they record it.
Mm.
Can we go back to the
first guy?
To the first guy. Can we listen to that message and hear him basically lie through his shit teeth that
4G
is going to work?
Fucking hell. Jesus, my heart sunk.
Because when you hear that this is getting recorded, you're like, well, I can't really, tell him I'm going to fucking kill him and his family once he, gives me a shit deal.
Yeah.
But it's helping you.
Yes. So long story short, after about an hour and 45 by here, we've cancelled. I've got the shitty modem just sitting there.
Yep.
The NBN's still on.
Yep.
Kristen's gone out. And I've got about 5 minutes before I've got to drive to bloody up to Ararat for a fucking gig.
And you're rattled.
Oh, I am fucking rattled. I thought the one time I tried to act like an adult and save some money, do some stuff for this relationship, I totally fucking ballsed it up. I'm just glad I didn't cancel that. I reckon I was about 2 seconds from saying cut off the NBN.
So you're back exactly where you started.
Back exactly.
The only difference was you now have a 4G modem that's not getting used.
Yep.
And you've got, I think the horse is already bolted there, but your lovely wife has a lot less trust in you to do anything.
Yeah, she's got a carer for me at the moment. Yep. So
yeah. So
but we dodged a fucking bullet. But geez, mate, I was getting angry. I was getting emotional. I was getting stressed. I'm looking back at my life. Where did I go wrong in life? Who am I? What am I doing? I'm such a fuckwit. But we're
Yeah.
sorted. We're sorted again.
I'm not going to argue with that. And it's just a waste of time.
Oh, the time thing. It was 2 hours gone. It's just the stress. And I'm sweating now thinking about it.
It's a horrible tale.
And my wife. Oh, God, I don't know why she puts up with me.
No. I'm sure she's looking
Looking
at
at
you as a
other options.
project.
Or a liability.
Yeah, liability as well. But, Mate, but girls like to help. A lot of girls... They like to help. They like to see a guy, and they like to feel their.
It's like working for a charity or something.
It's a charity. Girls
Yeah.
love charity. Girls love helping people out that would be fucked without them, and that's you in a nutshell.
That's me, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, very good. So yeah.
Where
Anyway,
we start?
so
Yeah, we got.
yeah,
Yeah, go.
So
Comics Lounge.
Comics Lounge.
Got a bit of off on a
Got
tangent.
a bit off on a tangent there. So Comics Lounge, a couple of weeks ago, sold the tickets, got donuts, felt like shit. And anyway, so I'm on the lounge this week, 4 nights, get the phone call, get a text message.
Hello.
Say, Tommy, Friday night at the lounge. We've had someone drop out selling the tickets.
Get your ticket selling boots
You're
on,
gonna
baby.
be you're gonna be there anyway. You're emceeing.
Let's
Do
see
you
if
wanna-
we can break
do you
this
wanna-
stuff.
Do you want to sell your tickets?
What was your thought?
I felt sick.
Like you just signed up to 4G.
Yeah, because I have the inability to say no, and
As it's coming out of you.
Yep.
Say no, say no.
Say no,
Yes.
say no, say no, say no. My even on my phone, if I write no, it auto corrects to
Goes,
yes. And it gives a big thumbs up and said, fuck yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Can't wait. So damn predictive text. So I've rocked up. It's Friday night, full house.
Big hat. You got to sell some tickets there.
Surely.
You've come off 2 great nights. I mean, excuse the no microphone bullshit.
Yeah, it was a bit
that
of
wasn't
a-
your fault.
Not my fault. Or Andy's. He's had a good run.
He's a good man.
They all make mistakes. So I've done that. It went great. Friday night went great.
Brilliant. How's your spiel?
Well, my spiel, I've put no thought into my spiel. I got to the end, I'm like, I haven't thought about my spiel.
Fuck, how do I sell
Apparently the
this?
spiel's everything. The spot virtually means nothing.
Doesn't?
So I've got to the end. So the 2 acts have been on in the first bracket, and I've got to close the bracket. I get up there, and all of a sudden it just goes silent, and I could feel already I'm fucking stumbling over me words. I'm a different person.
You're
They're
umming
going-
and ahhing.
They're going, this guy, he looks like the funny guy from the first part of the show, but he's
now
seems to have really lost his confidence.
He's acquired a
and
fucking brain
he's-
injury.
He's a fucking mess. So, fuck, bang, bang. I'm stumbling. I'm fucking dropping cards on the fucking stage. I've got shit going down my leg.
Yeah, you
I've got
pissed yourself.
a blood nose. I'm falling apart at the seams.
Seams.
Yep. I've
You're trying to sell people 4G.
I've put the microphone up my ass. I don't know what's going on. People are leaving. The lights are gone out. I'm convulsing. It's a fucking train wreck up there. So I've gone backstage. Oh, here we go.
And you got to take everything out. You got the big fucking machine.
I don't even know how to work that machine because I said the machine. How do you work it? And they said, oh, haven't you done it before? I said I have, but I didn't make a sale. So I didn't fucking use it. And I started to show me again how to use the machine. Here we go. Walked out
Out the curtain. Any hands?
No hands.
No hands.
I thought, fuck, here we go. And I just sort
You're
of
rough.
first person,
You're sweating.
I'm sweating. They can sense fear.
Yeah, it's like the blood in the water for a shark.
So I've gone up to the first group. Hey, and they go, no, thanks. Second group, no.
They towel themselves off
And
because
then-
you're dripping on them.
And then I hear, hey, Tom. Turn around. Young bloke there who said, mate, do you reckon I can grab a ticket? I said, mate,
They're called cards.
cards.
They're called gold passes.
Oh, one person I said, fucking raffle. I said, who wants to? I was walking around. I didn't even realise. I'm walking around going, anyone want to buy a raffle ticket?
Yeah, we're
Raffle
selling a
ticket?
meat tray.
Yeah, well, someone cracked that joke. I go, what is it? Oh, they weren't even joking. They said, when do you draw the raffle? And I said, what? And they said, you've been yelling out who wants to buy a raffle ticket. And I was like, fucking hell. No wonder I'm not selling anything. So I'm just yelling out the wrong shit.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. Where did I get this meat tray from?
So I've gone up to this bloke and I said, mate, how do you? And I'm nearly fucking I'm nearly.
Crying.
He's the sales mate. He wants the thing, and I'm nearly
talking him
I'm
out
nearly
of it.
fucking it up. Like I'm going, oh, you know, I don't know if it works during the festival. It's not a full 12 months. It's only
we're not open 7 days a week.
It's only,
it's just Wednesday.
It's only 5. Those steps up the front, they're not great. They're a bit of a hike to get up those.
I think the wine's 10 years old.
Yeah. Not every comic you're going to love. And just fucking bloody self-destructing.
Sometimes the sound guy forgets to put the microphone in there.
And then if you come every week, you'll see a lot of the same acts. And then and he's just grabbed me. He said, Tom,
I want the pass.
shut the fuck up. I want to make a sup. I want to buy.
I want to get you off Duck X.
Yeah, I'm going to get you off Duck X. Because I actually said that on stage. I said, last time I did this, I sold nothing. For the love of God.
You played the sympathy card.
Played the sympathy card, which wasn't hard. It was my only selling point. It was only sales pitch.
Yeah.
And anyway, bang. And then.
It was like a bull to a red rag.
Yeah, like, what are they? Soul Asylum.
What? Oh.
The band.
Yeah, what do they sing?
One of their lyrics was, nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd.
Oh.
Great saying.
Oh, it's great. Lyric.
So people have seen the crowd around me and they thought, well, I want a bit of that. Well, if they've buying bloody passes, I want to pass. People were fucking.
It's like a crash. If you see cars or cops around a crash, you can't help but look because there's a crowd around it. I wonder what happened there. Is it anything like that?
No, it's different. It's
Okay.
Nothing attracts a crowd, like I said before.
All right, so
There was no crash.
Wow, there was the first time.
That was a crash.
It was a big crash.
It was a horrible crash.
It was a car wreck.
So they're coming up to me and I'm tapping the cards and I'm thinking I'm going to be I'm killing it. I'm killing it.
Siegert.
And so I'm going around. So I sold $700 worth of tickets.
Oh!
Holy fucking
shit!
Uh,
Holy shit, mate. Haven't you come back with a vengeance?
So I get half of that plus what I was paid for the night. So I'm there
Double.
bloody. So I'm there bloody at the end of the
Double bubble.
Double bubble. So double dipping, double fingers, double choc chip, double trouble, you name it. So last time I sold tickets, I was out there on suicide watch. This time I was out there, I was bloody racking up lines of coke.
You're
and
going back
buying bling.
You're
and,
telling Tam, fucking go back to our old electricity deal.
Yeah.
I'm fucking rolling in it.
Yeah.
I can afford $1,300 a month.
You ring the pool man. We're putting a pool in. You tell the kids we're putting a pool in.
Bloody oath.
Yeah, we're putting a third level on there.
Yeah.
And they said, what about we should get a second first. And I was like, oh, good idea.
Yeah, it's going to be weird, that house.
So, so I was high-fiving.
Jeez, good feeling.
Oh, it's a bloody good feeling.
And it's just a feeling of recognition.
Yep.
Like people like you.
They like me. And it's a confidence thing, like anything. Once I got the first sale.
It's like the first kick. You get a few kicks and you're like, oh, it's my day here.
I was knocking people back. People going, Tommy, can we buy 2 tickets? I'd say, go fuck yourself, mate.
Fuck that, mate.
Back of the queue, cockhead.
Yep.
I was treating people like shit. It was unreal. Good. It was but I reckon I'm going to hang up the bloody FPOS machine.
You're going to go off on a high.
Yeah.
It's like Shane Crawford.
But they
you're going to get up there and just go, that's what I'm talking about.
What I'm talking about. So, but they said, oh, mate, now that you've had the taste for it, you've worked it out. But I didn't work it out. No, my spiel was appalling. I got lucky. People wanted tickets. So,
sympathy. Just keep playing the sympathy card, I reckon.
No, I can't do it again. I've got to.
It's tough.
I can't do it again.
Even the good days. Sometimes you're like, it's like there's always a bad day coming.
Yeah.
You still remember that bad day.
So look, I'd like to finish on a high. So, buddy, Dan, if you're listening, please don't ring me because I'll say yes. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, mate. Can't wait.
So, so that was good.
Hanging up the FPOS machine.
How are we going for time here?
I think we're at,
because we're going to have a bit of shit to
record.
do. Holy shit.
Yeah, we've gone over.
58.
Every time we say we've got to do a short one because we've got to get a few in the bank because Siegert, you're up to Queensland.
I'm driving up to Queensland.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Driving to Queensland.
What, in a Hummer
and,
now with the family? The amount of money you're making?
Yeah. I don't know what we'll be driving up, but $350. Holy shit. That won't even get us to Albury, Wodonga with the price of petrol at the moment, but still. You little beauty. So, that's it. That's it. Get on the Patreon.
Jump on the Patreon. Get on the Instagram. Keep putting little reels up there. Share the reels. Jump on that. But the Patreon's the big one. That's the thing that is cooking, apart from this podcast itself.
Because the price of everything's going up, but not the Patreon.
It's $8.50 a month. That's $8.50 a month. That's less than a pint. It's less than a fucking schooner.
And don't think you're going to jump on and you only get what's coming. You get the back. You get the
backlog. I think
backlog.
there's about 80
catalog. Back catalog.
Yeah. So jump on, get that. Plenty of great stuff. Interviews. There's bonus episodes. There's Q&As.
Yep.
There's you're commentating over stuff that no one liked.
No, people weren't really into that.
Nah, not into that.
And if you take anything out of this episode, grab your electricity bill, look down the bottom, save yourself potentially $1,300.
Yeah,
a year,
and just ask Optus or fucking what they can always do something better for you. Like they're fucking reaming us. So just ring them up and go, guys, I've been with you for 20 years. What can you do for me?
It's a competitive world out there.
Fucking oath. And I was in. Yeah. No, I was going to say something. I thought I won't.
No,
it's going to be shit.
Yep.
So yeah, it is competitive.
Oh yeah.
So that's another episode of Good Banter.
Good Banter.